Once upon a time, in a vibrant land known as Funland, the sky was always painted with hues of blue, and the air sparkled with laughter. Every morning, the sun rose like a golden coin, showering its warm, sparkling rays over everything it touched. The people of Funland believed that the sun was magical. It filled the land with joy, energy, and a little bit of mischief. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and sparkling puddles lived a young girl named Lily. She had twinkling green eyes and curly red hair that bounced like springy popcorn when she laughed. Lily loved adventure more than anything in the world. With her faithful pet cat, Whiskers, a fluffy tabby with a tail that swished like a wand, Lily would spend her days exploring the enchanted woods and shimmering streams surrounding their village. One sun-kissed morning, as the sparkling sun cast rainbow-like beams across the landscape, Lily and Whiskers set off on a grand adventure. Today felt special, and Lily could sense something magical was about to happen. They wandered past the familiar apple trees and into the deeper parts of the woods where the leaves whispered secrets and the flowers giggled softly. As they journeyed deeper, Lily spotted something peculiar in the distance. It looked like a fluffy cloud, but as they approached, it transformed into a swirling mass of colorful popcorn flying through the air. "Look, Whiskers! Flying popcorn!" Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with wonder. The popcorn danced around them in vibrant colors of yellow, white, and caramel. They laughed as the fluffy kernels twirled and spun, leaving trails of sparkling fairy dust in their wake. The sight was so enchanting that Lily felt a tingle of excitement deep inside her. She reached out her hand, and a piece of popcorn landed softly in her palm. It shimmered like a star, and when she popped it into her mouth, it tasted like warm honey and summer sunshine. "Let's follow them," Lily shouted, and off they went, giggling and chasing the flying popcorn as it led them further into the forest. The air smelled sweet, and the ground beneath them sparkled with tiny puddles reflecting the brilliant sky above. They splashed playfully through the puddles, creating little rainbows that danced in the sunlight. After a while, the flying popcorn led them to a clearing where an astonishing sight awaited them. A dreamy castle stood magnificently against the backdrop of a cerulean sky. The castle shimmered with an iridescent glow, its towers spiraling high into the clouds, and its walls adorned with glittering crystals that sparkled like diamonds. "Wow, Whiskers, look at that castle," Lily breathed, her heart racing with excitement. "It looks like something out of a fairy tale." With the popcorn leading the way, they approached the castle. As they got closer, they noticed that the drawbridge was down, inviting them in. The moment they stepped onto the bridge, it transformed into a colorful pathway of tiles that glimmered under their feet, guiding them into the castle's grand entrance. Inside, the castle was even more magical. The walls were painted with scenes of adventures, while chandeliers made of sparkling gems illuminated the expansive hall. At the center of the hall stood a joyful jester with a flamboyant hat and a smile that could light up the darkest night. He was juggling the very flying popcorn that had led Lily and Whiskers to this enchanting place. "Welcome, welcome," the jester cheered, his voice as merry as a song. "I am Jolly the Jester, keeper of the castle and master of Funland. You've arrived just in time for the Festival of Dreams." "The Festival of Dreams?" Lily echoed, her curiosity piqued. "Indeed," Jolly replied, doing a somersault. "Every year, the magical beings of Funland come together to celebrate the wonders of imagination. We have games, parades, and of course, lots of flying popcorn." Lily's eyes sparkled with delight. "Can we join in?" "Of course," Jolly exclaimed, clapping his hands. "But first, you must prove your adventurous spirit. To enter the festival, you'll need to complete 3 fun challenges." Lily nodded eagerly, and Whiskers purred in agreement. "What are the challenges?" she asked. "The first challenge is to catch a sparkle," Jolly explained, his eyes twinkling mischievously. "In the enchanted garden outside, the sparkling flowers release magical sparkles every few minutes. You must catch one before it fades." Without wasting a moment, Lily and Whiskers raced outside. The garden was a riot of colors, with flowers blooming in every shade imaginable. They spotted the sparkling flowers, their petals glistening like tiny stars. Suddenly, the flowers began to release shimmering sparkles that floated into the air. Lily stretched out her hands, giggling as the sparkles swirled around her. With a leap and a twirl, she caught one in her palm just before it faded away. "I did it, Whiskers," she cheered, showing her prize to the delighted cat. "Excellent." Jolly cheered from the doorway. "Now for the second challenge. You must make a musical tune that makes the popcorn dance." Lily pondered for a moment. She had always loved music and often made up songs while playing with Whiskers. She raced to a nearby corner, where a colorful array of musical instruments awaited. There were drums that looked like giant cupcakes, flutes made from rainbow straws, and bells that jingled like the laughter of children. Picking up a glittering tambourine, Lily began to play a lively rhythm. "Come on, Whiskers, let's sing," she urged, and together they sang a cheerful song about flying popcorn and sparkling puddles. As they sang, the flying popcorn joined in, swirling around them in joyous harmony, dancing to the beat of the music. "Bravo!" Jolly clapped, beaming with delight. Now for the final challenge. Find the hidden treasure of Funland. Lily felt a thrill of excitement. "Where do we start?" Jolly grinned widely. "The treasure is hidden somewhere in the castle. Follow the clues, and you will find it." With Whiskers by her side, Lily set off through the castle, her heart pounding with excitement. They explored room after room, each one filled with wonders. They passed through a library where the books whispered stories, a kitchen where cakes floated in midair, and a ballroom where the lights sparkled like fireflies die in the hallway. They discovered their first clue etched in shimmering silver on the wall. "Where dreams take flight and music rings, the treasure is found where the bell sings." Lily thought hard. "The bell must be in the ballroom," she exclaimed, and they hurried there. When they entered, they found a grand bell hanging from the ceiling, glistening beautifully. "Let's ring it," Lily said, pulling the rope. The bell sang a melodious tune that echoed through the castle. As the sound faded, a hidden door appeared behind the bell, revealing a spiral staircase leading down. "Let's go," Lily shouted, excitement bubbling inside her as they carefully descended the stairs. They arrived at a mysterious underground chamber filled with glittering crystals and magical artifacts. At the center stood a magnificent chest, encrusted with jewels and radiant light. "This must be the treasure," Lily gasped. With trembling hands, she opened the chest, revealing a dazzling assortment of colorful gems, shimmering trinkets, and a special golden crown adorned with sparkling gems. Jolly appeared behind them, clapping his hands in delight. "You did it, Lily. You've completed all the challenges. You are now a true adventurer of Funland." Lily's heart swelled with joy. "But what will I do with the treasure?" "The treasure belongs to you, and it holds the magic of Funland," Jolly explained. "You can use it to spread joy and imagination wherever you go." Lily beamed, holding the crown high. "Thank you, Jolly. This is the best adventure ever." With Whiskers by her side, she placed the crown on her head, and as she did, a wave of magical energy enveloped her. Colors burst around her like a rainbow, and she felt as if she were floating among the stars. "Now, it's time for the Festival of Dreams," Jolly announced. "Let's celebrate." Lily and Whiskers followed Jolly back to the grand hall, where the festival was in full swing. There were games, laughter, and music filling the air. They danced with the flying popcorn and played games that made them giggle until their sides hurt. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with streaks of orange and pink, Jolly led Lily to the castle balcony. "Look, Lily, the Festival of Dreams is about to begin," he exclaimed. They watched as magical fireworks lit up the night sky, bursting in colors more vibrant than any rainbow. The whole kingdom gathered below, and everyone was filled with joy, laughter, and dreams. Lily closed her eyes, making a wish as the final firework exploded into a shower of sparkling stars. "I wish for all children to have adventures like mine," she whispered suddenly. She felt a gentle breeze, as if the universe was listening. The stars twinkled brighter, and she knew that her wish had been heard. As the festival continued, Lily realized that this was not just an adventure. It was a journey of friendship, imagination, and joy. And with Whiskers by her side and the magic of Funland in her heart, she knew that every day could be an adventure. From that day on, Lily became known as the adventurer of Funland. She explored new lands, met whimsical creatures, and spread joy wherever she went. The flying popcorn became her playful companions, and the dreamy castle stood as a beacon of magic, waiting for more adventures to unfold. And so, under the sparkling sun and amidst the shimmering puddles, Lily lived happily ever after, knowing that every day was filled with the promise of new adventures in the land of Funland. And as the stars twinkled in the night sky, Lily knew deep inside that the spirit of adventure lived on, inviting everyone to join her in dreaming, exploring, and making the world a more magical place.